presentation I would like to talk about the good practices of PBN and Hungary in relation to hydrogen mobility. In the end of January, there was a regional stakeholder workshop with regional experts and policy stakeholders. Based on the ideas, two external experts were preparing a feasibility study from February to April, and in the framework of this feasibility study, they were discussing the hydrogen mobility solutions in Hungary, more precisely in the Western Hungarian region. On the next slide, you can see the current situation of the hydrogen refueling station in Hungary, and unfortunately we do not have any hydrogen powered vehicle at the moment, and we do not have any hydrogen refueling station either, but the national policy is advocating the improvement of the hydrogen mobility, because the Hungarian government submitted the national policy framework in 2016, and within this document we are planning to implement two hydrogen refueling stations in 2020, 2025 5 stations, and 2030 14 stations are planned to be implemented. And when we talk about the establishment of the refueling station, we have to take into account several things. For example, how to produce hydrogen. It has to fit, and the station has to fit to the EU corridor, and the Hungarian national policy framework is also being revised at the moment, so the indicators presented on the previous slide might be higher. The feasibility study, which was finalized in April by experts, was mentioning two possible options, but of course these are just proposals. Within these options, the implementation of hydrogen powered buses are planned, but of course it was detailed in the study, and different issues and factors were taken into account. Of course, the regional policy has to be taken into account, and it is good to mention, and very useful, that the regional policies are advocating the development of hydrogen mobility. Besides these plans, the wind turbines in the region might be important, and the contact with them might be useful. I have listed two important institutions which might be useful for the project. One of them is Linde, which is a very important stakeholder in the region. There is no hydrogen production, but this institution might be beneficial because of hydrogen logistics and competence. On the other hand, there is another institution called Messer. It is also a CO2 company, and their work is to produce and deliver world-class CO2, meeting the strictest health, food and other special requirements. Thank you very much.